Hello, everyone. Good day to all of you. John Henderson here at the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today from our friends at Akademia Brewing Company. Their Festbier, German style lager, comes in at 5.8% ABV. Tis the season right now, as we're in the fall season. Only available during the fall season, which should be available more year round, but more on that later. Gets a 3.8 out of 5 on tap. As far as Raper give it a high score. Beer Advocate, only been one review of it, or 2 reviews, or maybe one has commented, but it's got a 4 out of 5 rating. Remember, Beer Advocate used to do that, 4 out of 5, did the 1.5 scale rating, and now they're back to the number rating, 70, 60, 70, 80, all that nonsense. So. Again, as I mentioned, available through the fall season. German Festbier, crisp, malty, and delicious, brewed with 100% southeastern grain from our good friends at Riverbend Malthouse. So, the only beer, as I mentioned, I've had from Akademia has been their IQ IPA, and that's been about it. Some of the beers I've looked at, and like, okay, I'll try it next time. I see them just about anywhere here, especially when I go to Trader Joe's, and I got this at I got this at Total Wine. This was 3.9, $3.99 for the size can. It's a bit steep, but hey, right? So it is the season, Festbiers. Again, looks like your standard everyday adjunct lager, but it's not. You get that bready aroma right on the nose. It's right there. A little chilly today. Just late this evening, I should say. But not too bad. Definitely nice aroma. Definitely quite good if you like this sort of style. So it's all right to me. Let's have at it. Cheers. A sweet, sort of bready, really good type flavor. It's also then what's got to unplug it. A slight bitterness to this, just slightly. Yeah, this is nice. Again, it's a shame that it's only have it during this time of year, but can't fault or help what they do, how some of these companies put their stuff out. But yeah. Taste the maltiness. It does have that breadiness, the type of grain that they're using. Sort of maybe in wheat bread, I'm sure. What type of bread, whether it be a pumpernickel or something like that. But this is very grand. And also the aroma is quite good too. So, yeah, I can see why if you want to drink this and pair this with a pretzel, dip it in some mustard or just like I said, some German sausage or something. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards. Speaking of which, I just picked some up the other day. So these styles come out around Germany. They're popular only for that specific time of year. And then they once they figure that because of the weather and the season changes that they feel that the type of temperature or coolness, I guess, I don't know, these beers will go away. And that's why they only make them for this one, because of the coolness of the fall weather, where the harshness of the winter months would hurt it, which I think is a bunch of crock in my opinion. But I do enjoy Festbiers a lot. Last year I had the Bitburger, which was phenomenal. That was my first time ever having a Festbier and learning about it, and I thought, man, that was really good. I know Jay and I are going to be doing, myself, Jay Terry, and a few others join. Of course, Ronald J. Terry, Louisiana Beer Reviews. course, we're doing a theme this month, or coming next month of October. A lot of fall style beers, pumpkin ales, and different, even some Oktoberfest. So we'll be doing some of those. But man, this is really good. Nice, refreshing, easy. It doesn't have that Marzen style where with the Oktoberfest Marzen where you get the sort of the allspice flavors that you get, allspice, nutmeg, coriander, cinnamon, and whatnot, which is common. Also, a slight sweetness to it as well. Where this is just that the type of hops that they're using, which could be noble hops or some other type of popular hops in Germany that they use to make these delicious beers. Festbier, B-I-E-R, not B-E-E-R, B-I-E-R. So, as I said, I've only had one beer I've had from them. Has been the Akademia IQ IPA. The brewery's based in Athens, of course. You have two other breweries in Athens. Well, I say more, but the ones that more globally well known now, and the other one is more locally, but they're starting to make a name for itself throughout the neighboring states. Alabama, Florida, Tennessee, and that's Creature Comforts. This is also based in Athens, and the other one, of course, is Terrapin, now owned by Molson Coors. Of course, same Molson Coors that owns Coors Light and Keystone Light and Miller Light and all those brands. So their toe is dipped into the craft beer phenomenon, or not phenomenon, or maybe crash, or maybe teetering on still being relevant and viable to crashing. And we understand inflation and whatnot, but I would say over the years, even before prices gone up, even before inflation risen up, craft beer prices have been creeping up for some time now. So I'm not going to put all the blame on current things going on politically now. But I say craft beer prices have been going up for a good significant number of years. So I understand why, hey, we got to pay for this, pay for that, pay for this, ingredients and all that other nonsense. So, but so be it. But yeah, this is really good. I like this a lot. Very enjoyable. Again, it's not an everyday beer. It would be nice if it was, or that one of the big boy breweries would do this. AB and Bev, Molson Coors, of course, Pabst would do something like this on an everyday basis. But hey, we can only do what we can do. So, and we do what we need to do to just come bring in the bottom line, because that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, the bottom line. And we stick to what we like and what we know. So, all right, I'm gonna go 8.9 on this one. So this is a very good score, 8.9, B plus, teetering on an A minus for me. Akademia Festbier, German style lager. Check it out if you're in the Athens area or anywhere throughout Georgia, or maybe throughout the southeast part or the region next to Georgia. Get this, grab this, try it out. For this time of season, only available in the fall. I'm sure you'll like it. I'm sure you will. And pair it with some good, like I said, hot sausages, Polish sausage, all that good stuff. There. Jean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble. To keep on watching, so always cheers, live, laugh, and love. Akademia Festbier, oh yay.